Are you dealing with a narcissist and you're just feeling like they're just super fake all the time? And you're over there just trying to be as genuine as possible. The two of you guys are just clashing all the time. What happens when narcissism meets authenticity? What do you do? How do you guys deal with that? How does the narcissist deal with authenticity? What's going on inside of their brains? I'm going to tell you in this video. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I am an attorney. I'm also a narcissist negotiation expert, and I've been present to many thousands of narcissists and negotiations, and I've seen it on the front lines. I know what's going on inside of their brains. I've also had to deal with them in my personal life, unfortunately, as a target, as some people call it a victim. I prefer to say target because, they're the ones who are the predators. They're the ones who prey on people, and you can get out of it. You can break free. I've helped many, many thousands of people break free. I want to help you do the same thing. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. If you are trying to negotiate with a narcissist, if you are trying to communicate powerfully with a narcissist, you want to shift that dynamic. You want to make that U-turn. You want to make that pivot with narcissists. I've helped many people do that. So make sure you grab my free Crush My Negotiation Prep worksheet. It's a free 15-page ebook. You can get that at crushmydeal.com. Many people have won their entire negotiations just on that. So you're going to want to get that. It will definitely help you. By the end of this video, I'm going to give you 7 points on how to figure out what's going on inside of that narcissist brain. So you're going to want to watch all the way till the end here on what's going on in their brains. So when narcissists are dealing with somebody who is genuine, when they're dealing with somebody who's authentic, they really aren't sure how to handle that because they don't really think anybody is actually authentic. In a way, they kind of feel like everybody is like them. They kind of don't trust it, to be honest with you. They're sort of used to getting their own way. So that's number one. They're used to getting their own way. So they're going to kind of try to push their own will against this person who is authentic, this person who is genuine. They push against this person and they think that maybe that's what they're going to be able to do. They push up against them. They're going to try to condition them. They're going to try to love bomb them and charm them. That's kind of the first thing that they're going to do, and test them out, see what's going on with this person. It's almost like, what do we have here? It's like a specimen to them, because they see people really as possessions. And so that's the first thing. The second thing that they're going to do is they want to see if this person is going to be the center of attention, because they have to be the center of attention. So if this person is going to be competition for them, that's not going to work out. So let me see if this person is going to outshine me in some way. And, so they're going to be checking out for that. They have to make sure that they will remain the center of attention, especially if they're going to draw attention away from a supply source that really matters to them. So if there is a supply source that they want attention from, and this genuine person, this authentic person is going to appear to be taking attention from them, then that's not going to work out either. So, they're going to look to see what's going on with this person, because if they're going to be more likable, or more charming or more desirable than they are, then that's not going to work out. But if they're not, then that's okay. Then that's okay. Then, then they can be a wallflower over there, and that might work out just fine. So, they're going to be sizing up this person to see what's going on. So that's number 2. The next thing is they might be drawn to this person because it's something new, it's something different for them. And, they might be looking to see, what can this person give to them? Maybe they can give a source of supply to them. Maybe this person might be a good source of empathy for them, maybe a source of love for them, or a source of attention, or a source of adulation for them. And they're always looking to see if there's something that they can be had, that they can gain from this person. So if there is that to be gotten, well, all the better. They will be looking to see if there is something to be had from that person. So that's the next thing. The next thing is that if there is some kind of feeling of safety in this person, or a feeling of shelter in this person, then they might like that, because they do want this, narcissists do have this feeling of they're afraid to be abandoned. They don't like to be alone. So if this person is genuine, if this person is authentic, they are drawn to people like that because they do have trust issues. They do feel like everybody is out to get them. So they like people like that because they feel like these people aren't going to be out to get them. They feel like, just like everybody else, they want people around them that they feel like they can trust, who aren't going to be out to get them. So they like having these authentic people around them. They like surrounding themselves with these genuine and authentic people because they feel like they can be trusted. The problem is when narcissists meet authentic people, and this is the next point that I want to make with these relationships, is that they take full advantage of these people. So they kind of feel like these people are naive. They kind of think less of them. They don't really respect them that much. They ultimately end up treating them poorly. It ends up being a very one-sided relationship. They can't really distinguish between the fact that this person is a genuine person, an authentic person, and the fact that they just think that that equates out to being kind of stupid or dumb, or, because to them, being genuine and authentic equates out to being completely naive, completely ridiculous, completely, because they don't trust anybody. Right. So to them, somebody who's authentic and trusting is ridiculous, So they take full advantage of these people, and they're not very kind to them usually. And it's a very one-sided relationship, and they end up treating them poorly and not respecting them very much. And, so it ends up being take, and never give at all. Ultimately, if it's a romantic type of relationship, then the authentic person ends up feeling completely and totally depleted, and the narcissist just continually just takes. So there's that. As you can see, the next thing is the writing on the wall. The narcissistic person ends up wearing on the person's soul, the authentic person's soul. The authentic person ends up finally wanting to leave. That's probably you right now, and you're watching this video at this point. And so I'm going to tell you, just leave if that's you. And I want you to put that in the comments right now. Just leave. In the end, you will really learn from the experience, because the authentic person is self-aware and learns and grows and becomes and realizes, as people do, when you know better, you do better. And when people show you who they are, believe them the first time, as the great Maya Angelou said. And you have to remember that, please, for the next time. Please. Narcissists generally don't learn from their experiences. They just slither on down the road and find another supply source because that's what they do. Unfortunately, they're not self-aware. Unfortunately, they just repeat their own patterns and they blame it all on everybody else. And the next person will hear about how horrible you were to them and how awful and how it was everybody else's fault and not theirs. And they just can't deal with taking on any sort of blame for themselves because they have such a fragile sense of self and so much deep-seated shame and self-hatred and all that bad stuff that's going on inside of them that you can't fix. It has nothing to do with you. And so unfortunately, that's what happens as they are going through this process. A lot of times they do try to fake being empathetic. They can model it, they can mirror it, but they can't actually feel it. That's what happens with narcissists. Unfortunately, I've spoken to many, many therapists and psychologists and psychiatrists along the way, and they can't really be rehabilitated. Some of them can, and it is a spectrum, but for the most part, many of them can't. And that is what therein lies the problem, right? So, a video that I do believe that you should watch is 5 Ways Narcissists Fake Being Empathetic. Before you watch that video, though, make sure you join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. It is a wonderful support group. If you haven't already, join that. And if you haven't gotten my free Crush My Negotiation Prep worksheet, you can most definitely get that at crushmydeal.com. And make sure that you have subscribed to this channel and hit that notification bell. And remember that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. They only win if you give in, but you don't need to do that because we are all here for you. So go watch that video, 5 Ways Narcissists Fake Being Empathetic, and I will see you over there.